Hey everybody, Flixie here again with another video. In today's video I'm going to be doing my top 10 comedies of all time. This is my opinion, not going off of any, on the internet. It's just the top 10 comedies that I enjoyed the most. So without further ado, let's get started with number 10. Alright, coming in at number 10 is a hilarious Seth Rogen, James Franco comedy. It's also written and directed by Seth Rogen himself. That is, This Is the End. This movie just has everything you want in a comedy. And what's great about this one is each of the actors, they play themselves. It's all about James Franco throws a huge party in his brand new house, and all of a sudden it's like the apocalypse starts to happen, and it just shows how each one of these guys are trying to survive. Really funny comedy if you guys get a chance to see it. Highly recommend it. It's number 10. This Is the End. Alright, coming in at number 9 is a classic National Lampoon movie. That is Animal House with John Belushi. Just, this movie, I don't know, when I thought about going to college, this is what I thought everything was about. It's hilarious, everything about it. It's one of those, late 70s good comedy movies. I can go on about this movie, but it's for the sake of this just being a top 10 movie and not a review. I highly recommend you guys check out National Lampoon's Animal House at number 9. Coming in at number 8 is a classic Disney movie. It's produced by Judd Apatow and stars Ben Stiller. Also stars Kenan Thompson from Kenan and Kel, and that is Heavyweights. Tony Perkis is probably one of my favorite movie douchebags ever. It's the same exact character that he has in Dodgeball, but this one's much better. It's just about these kids who go to fat camp to try and lose weight, and from the videos that they see before they go, it used to be all fun and everything, and Tony Perkis decides to take over and turn it into like an infomercial. Like he's trying to make a commercial about how to lose weight and everything to make a lot of money. It's just all around makes you feel good and hilarious. And that is number 8, Heavyweights. Coming in at number 7 is my favorite out of the trilogy, and that is the first Hangover. What they did with this movie was just perfect when it first came out. And I know they tried to just repeat the same thing with the second and third one, but the first one, taking place in Vegas, losing a friend, and then just what these 3 guys go through to try and find their friend, is just great. And it was Galifianakis is one of his first movies as an actor. It's usually just a stand-up comedian. That is The Hangover at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is one of the more recent comedies that I actually enjoyed, because a lot of the comedies that are coming out now aren't as great. But number 6 is Ted. I'm a huge fan of Seth MacFarlane. I love Family Guy, and you can't go wrong with a talking teddy bear that smokes pot and drinks beer and curses like a sailor. It's just hilarious. Everybody's seen Ted. I still get to see Ted too, but I need to get on that soon. That is number 6, Ted. The unrated version is the way to go with this. It's number 6. Coming in at number 5 is my favorite Bill Murray film, and that is Stripes. Just can't go wrong with this movie. A lot of funny parts. I don't know, it's just something about this movie that I can watch it over and over again and not get bored with it. That's all I'm going to say about this one, but it is number 5, Stripes. Coming in at number 4 is one that I don't physically have yet, but I will be getting soon, and that is National Lampoon's Vacation, the original. One of the funniest comedies you can ever watch. I can't wait for the sequel. It actually came out today, or it comes out tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to go see it. Chevy Chase is just hilarious in it. If you haven't seen it yet, you need to go see it. It is number 4, National Lampoon's Vacation. Coming in at number 3, I'm going to have to go with it's in my top 10 movies of all time, and that is Dazed and Confused. I just find this movie funny every time I watch it, and it just has a lot of great actors in it that aren't really known for their comedy, but they were pretty funny in this movie because it's a classic comedy from the early 90s, I believe, and that is Dazed and Confused, coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 3, I'm going to have to go with it's in my top 10 movies of all time, and that is Dazed and Confused. I just find this movie funny every time I watch it, and it just has a lot of great actors in it that aren't really known for their comedy, but they were pretty funny in this movie because it's a classic comedy from the early 90s, I believe, and that is Dazed and Confused, coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is another movie that I don't have yet, but I have the second one. I want to pick up the collector's edition steelbook that they have. I need to find that for a good price, and that is the first Anchorman. Will Ferrell's one of my favorite comedic actors. I love all of his movies, but Anchorman has to be my favorite out of all of them. It's just a classic movie. Paul Rudd, Steve Carell, and Will Ferrell. It's comedy genius, and you can't go wrong with it. And that is number 2, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Coming in at number 1 is, most of you know this by now, from my top 10 movies of all time, The Blues Brothers. John Belushi is probably my favorite comedic actor. It sucks that he had to die so young, because he would have been in so many more movies. This is one of the best stories to any comedy movie I've ever seen. The music's great, and you just can't go wrong with this. It makes you feel good. You're always going along with the music. A lot of great cameos. Ray Charles is in this. It sucks what they did with Blues Brothers 2000. They didn't need to do that movie, but this one's still the best one. That is The Blues Brothers, and at number 1, my favorite comedy of all time. Well, everybody, that does it for my top 10 favorite comedies of all time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to give this video a like, and if you're brand new, subscribe. I'm going to be coming out with videos almost every single day now, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of these top 10 lists. The next one I'm going to be doing is my top 10 action movies, so look forward to that, and Flixie out.